A man stands alone at a graveside, clutching the hands of two frightened children who have lost everything. The crowd whispers, doubting him, questioning his right to step forward. And yet, in that silence, he makes a choice that will change their lives forever. Before we start today's story, leave a comment below and let us know which city you're watching from. And at the end, don't forget to rate it from 0 to 10. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. He stood in the pouring rain, a lone figure in a dark coat, holding the trembling hands of two children who no longer had anyone else to claim them. No one but Daniel. The story of Daniel was one marked by sacrifice. Years of service had hardened his body, but it was the unseen scars that marked him most deeply. He remembered the sound of distant gunfire, the sharp sting of desert sand in his eyes, the bitter taste of fear swallowed in silence. He remembered the men he fought beside, their laughter under a starless sky, and the hollow quiet when their voices were silenced forever. One of those voices belonged to Michael, the twins' father. Michael had been more than a friend. He was Daniel's anchor in the storm. They had promised each other, if one of us doesn't make it home, the other will carry the weight. Now, Daniel stood carrying that promise. But the world did not welcome him easily. The children's relatives, distant and bitter, called him unfit. Strangers questioned why a single man would take on such a burden. Authorities demanded paperwork, proof, explanations. He gave none of their anger back. He answered with silence, with dignity, with an unshakable calm that said more than words ever could. Silent strength is the loudest truth, he often thought. And so the conflict grew. Bystanders muttered, officials frowned. Even the twins themselves, fragile and afraid, wondered if he would truly stay. Every challenge was another wall, another test of his resolve. Yet Daniel did not walk away. He became the steady hand at bedtime, the quiet figure at the school gate, the presence that told them, "Your world may have broken, but I will not break with it." There were moments when the pressure nearly crushed him. The judge's stern gaze in the courtroom, the accusing glances from those who thought him unworthy, the silent weight of proving that love is not measured by blood, but by choice. Still, Daniel held to a simple truth. Family is not who you are born to. Family is who stands beside you when the world falls apart. Then came the shift. The quiet man the world dismissed was not alone. Old comrades began to appear, soldiers who had once fought beside him. They filled the courtroom not with shouts, but with silent presence. Rows of men and women in uniform stood behind him, their very existence a reminder of who he was, a man who had risked his life for others, a man whose word was his bond. The judge looked out at that sea of quiet solidarity, and in that moment, the argument ended. Daniel was given guardianship. The twins were his, and he was theirs. The day he walked out of that courthouse, the children clung to him, no longer in fear, but in trust. Strangers who once doubted him now bowed their heads in respect. Daniel whispered words they would never forget. "Your father was my brother, and now you are my children. I will not let you go." It was not victory through power. It was not respect demanded. It was honor earned in silence, dignity, and unshakable love. And as the sun broke through the clouds, the world seemed to pause in quiet recognition of one simple truth. Heroes are not only found on battlefields. Sometimes they are found in the quiet act of choosing love over comfort, duty over doubt, and family over fear. So remember this. Silent strength changes lives. Respect is not given, it is lived. Wherever you're watching from, share your thoughts below. Would you have done what Daniel did? And if stories like this inspire you, subscribe for more tales that honor the unseen heroes who walk among us.